Welcome to another COVID-19 social distancing episode of Selling Life and Annuities. I'm Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing, and I've got with me my very good friend Scott Safranek from American National. And today we're going to be talking about American National and why they're a core carrier for Gordon Marketing. Stay tuned. All right, Scott, hey, welcome. Thank you so much for participating in our Zoom COVID-19 centric Selling Life and Annuities video session. I appreciate your participation. So listen, we've only got limited time here, so I wanted you to tell all of our viewers what's special about American National. Talk to us a little bit about the products and what makes you guys unique.
Great question. Thanks for having me today, Randy, and welcome everyone. Hey, so listen, we've got at American National, why do business with American National? I kind of think of us as a one-stop shop, from a life portfolio to an annuity portfolio, as well as a pension department. So when you talk about a life portfolio and a one-stop shop, you know, most carriers do have a fairly complete portfolio, but they kind of stop at the life side or they stop at the annuity side. We cover both sides of the house there. So from a life perspective, a complete portfolio of term insurance with an ART, which is kind of unique in the industry. People looking for the cheapest possible cost. Great for your key person coverage. Great for buy-sell agreements, and folks that just say I can't afford it, Randy. And then our GUL, our Guaranteed Universal Life contract, which, as we know, with the prolonged low interest rates, prices are changing. That contract has a return of premium benefit. Our contract is probably one of the cheapest, one of the least expensive in the industry. And I think you'll see that from a spreadsheet perspective, because you guys are pretty efficient in who's hot and who's not out there. And I think what your folks and what your agents will find is that we're extremely competitive in that arena. We also have an index universal life contract with multipliers, with a no cap strategy. Additionally, we're one of the very few brokerage carriers that still offer a participating whole life contract. And the benefits behind that one are the lowest cost premium in the industry from a whole life chassis, and also the ability to do a single premium with paid up additions, Randy.
Excellent. You know, I've always admired American National for having a very robust and diverse portfolio. But one of the things I mostly like about Anaco is your robustness as it relates to living benefits. Speak a little bit to your position with regards to living benefits and the products that have the living benefits on them.
Absolutely. Great question. Living benefits have been a very big part of our industry lately. There's more and more carriers are coming on board with living benefits, accelerated benefit riders. Something more than just the standard death benefit that we're all used to. Something we can use, you know, kind of turning it to what's in it for me sort of thing. So if for example, I mean, let me back up a second. So our contracts have living benefits. Every single life contract within our portfolio has living benefits. The maximum benefit is $2 million up to age 65. Age 66 plus, $1 million benefit there. There are actually no cost riders that are attached to every single contract, including term insurance, at no cost as long as you're issued table 4 or better. So that's just a few things that in regards to living benefits. One last comment I'll make, Randy, on living benefits. You know, we go down to $50,000 to be able to have critical and chronic illness riders, and that includes term insurance too. Term insurance, the minimum face amount is $100,000, but our permanent products go down to $25,000.
Excellent. You know, I started the episode by mentioning that this is, once again, one of our COVID-19 social distancing centric videos. And, you know, right now, agents might be struggling to get in front of prospects, to get out and see people. And so let's talk for a moment about process. What does Anaco do to assist the agent with regards to making the sales cycle, the sales process easier given our current environment?
You bet. Even before the COVID hit us all and the social distancing, insurance carriers, and we're no different, have all been trying to find easier ways to put life insurance in people's hands and make it also easier not only just for the agent, but also for the consumer. One of the biggest challenges we know from a consumer perspective is, you know what, Scott, I really don't want somebody coming to my house and poke me with a needle and go through all that process. As we know, that's kind of a tough process, because once you fill out a 30-page application and then somebody has to come see you, the duration of time between application and issue is pretty challenging. So what we offer is a full e-platform called our Expert app. You have to be appointed to use it first, but with that platform, you fill out the application online. You never have to see your client. You fill out that application online. That will give you an instant notification whether or not your client is going to need an exam. So when you fill that out, when the agent fills that out, they're going to get a response one way or the other that is, hey, based upon the answers to the application, you actually need to order an exam. Please do so at this time. Or on the flip side, at this time, based upon the answers to the application, you don't need to order an exam. Please wait for further details. So what we're going to do is behind the scenes, Randy, we'll run an MIB, MVR, and a prescription database check, and then we'll do another thing called a risk classifier, which is really an algorithm of some data, of a database, public database checks out there to determine somebody's financial health, really, is what it boils down to.
Excellent. You know, I've actually personally sold some American National contracts, gone on the website, submitted the electronic application process, and can attest to the fact personally that it's an easy process. And the great thing is you could go into the website daily and virtually communicate with the underwriter, submit delivery requirements electronically, instantly. It really is a seamless process. We're running out of time here, but I want to make sure that we spend a moment to chat about some incentives. I got an email recently indicating that Anaco had some special sales incentives, some dollars we can put in agents' pockets. Tell us about some of that. You bet. And it kind of comes at a time where, you know, we've got this whole stimulus package going on for what do we call that? The CARES Act, I believe, where we are kind of bailing our country out. We've called this the Independent Marketing Group Cash Stimulus. And we have it both for our life and our annuity portfolio. And I'm going to show you a few things here. On the screen here, I'm going to bring up the incentive. So what you're looking at here is life sales. So you'll see there the minimum premium requirement to earn some cash is $10,000, and it's 5 cases minimum. So you can earn all the way up to $3,000. Just takes 5 cases and $70,000. You get an additional $3,000 on top of your commission that's already been paid to you. Then, from an annuity standpoint, and these things are running from May 1st. They started May 1st through the summer, through August 31st. So the cash stimulus for the annuity portfolio is, you know, it starts at $750, goes all the way up to $1,500, and that's $1 million of premium for $1,500 and 3 cases. And lastly, Randy, we do have a convention trip to Cabo San Lucas, and that trip is running is going to be taking place May 17th through the 21st of 2021, and with production, top 80 qualifies with a $100,000 minimum, and it runs through December 31st of this year. Wow, Scott, listen, that is fantastic. A potential $4,500 in agents' pockets at a time that I'm sure they all would be able to use it, need it, as well as a trip to Cabo. That's fantastic. Who wouldn't want to go to Cabo? I know I do. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Randy, they can get a hold of you at Gordon Marketing or any of your staff there for some more details on that. And if your folks obviously need any help, they can obviously hit me up, and you know, I'll get right back to them. Absolutely.
Yeah, listen, if you're an agent out there and you're intrigued by our relationship with American National, their portfolio, the living benefits, the process, and particularly if you're interested in learning more about that cash incentive, please reach out to me. You can put comments at the bottom of this video, or you can send me an email at rpearson@gordonmarketing.com. If you need any quotes or proposals, you can always reach out to Brady Doppler or Jordan Davis, our life quoting experts here at Gordon Marketing. Listen, Brady's at extension 380 and Jordan's at extension 362, and you're welcome to call them at any time. Hey, listen, we've reached our limit with regards to this episode of Selling Life and Annuities. I want to remind you, every Tuesday we'll be publishing on YouTube a new episode with fresh content, fresh information to help you sell more life and annuities. Please make sure you click subscribe to our videos. Make sure you click the notification bell, so when that new information, that new content comes out, you're notified of that. I want to thank you for spending some time with us, and we appreciate your business here at Gord Marketing. Thanks, Scott. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, everyone.